Welcome to this week's weekly English practice from beautiful and sunny Vitoria-Gasteiz. This week's weekly English practice is about a friend of ours who went to live in England, in Brighton, for 7 months to improve his English. And when asked what he would miss from England now that he's back here in Spain, he gave some very interesting answers. I decided to ask ECP coaches Darren, Kez, Ali and John things they would miss from the Basque country if they went back to live in their home countries, in England or Ireland. And I also asked them what kind of things do they miss from where they are from.
The one thing I miss most about living in the UK is the music. I miss listening to innovative melodies, new styles and rhythms, and I think it's more difficult to find that here.
I miss black pudding. I miss good quality music in the pubs. I miss pasties, pies and stutty cakes. I miss the feeling on a Friday night when you go out on the toon and anything can happen. The wind catches your feet and you go flying. Of course, I miss family and special friends. But perhaps most of all, I miss being able to speak in me real Geordie dialect.
One thing I miss from the UK would have to be the desserts. Apple pie, rhubarb crumble, chocolate eclairs, things like that. You just can't find them here.
Well, apart from the obvious, friends and family, I get cravings for an all-Irish breakfast on a Saturday morning, and also tato crisps, which are cheese and onion flavour.
The one thing I would miss most if I moved back to the UK from here would definitely be my work-life balance, which I find here is absolutely fantastic. I can work and it allows me to have a social life, whereas back home in the UK I think that was definitely more difficult.
What would I miss about living in the Basque country? Well, obviously, pincho pote. I'd miss living in a multilingual environment. Of course, I'd miss Salburua and the wonderful weather in Vitoria. I'd miss fiestas, chorizo, and being able to have a lovely cup of coffee.
If I went back to the UK now, I'd miss a lot of things about living here, especially the people. But probably what I'd miss the most would be the language. I came here to learn Spanish and I'm still enjoying the process. And Basque is probably the reason I've stayed so long.
Specifically Vitoria, I would miss the sports facilities. The sports facilities are fantastic and they're really cheap. In Ireland you would pay through the nose for similar facilities. And I would also miss the health system. Ireland, sort out your health system.
If I went back to England to live, I'd really miss La Calle Cuchilleria here in Vitoria, because it's one street, 1 kilometre, 40 bars, 40 places to eat and drink. I came here by accident on my first day in Vitoria, and I have to admit I haven't really left here ever since. It's a wonderful place. What do I miss from Wolverhampton? I miss the sun. It's bloody awful weather here in the Basque country.